All right, this is really cool. We kind of started this last week. We have Mark Bravo, the Memorial Marathon race announcer, is going to be in the booth with us with the News 9 team announcing the race. And so each week you're going to come on here. We're going to talk about the Run to Remember. And today you are motivating Bobby and I to get running now, right?
And in the right shoes.
That wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt, Bobby. There's not much I like to talk about more than the marathon, I got to tell you. So when I get to join you race day, just take my mic away when you need to.
No, we are happy to have you.
Break.
It's going to be a lot of fun. but kind of tell us, where should people be? So if they have this race circled, they've started training, whether it be the 5K, the half marathon, or the full marathon, where exactly should they be in their training now?
Most runners have already planned it, probably already registered. They pretty well know their regimen and where they should be. In a half marathon, we'd like to see you at having accomplished already, say, an 8-miler. Half marathon being 13.1 miles. By no means, in fact, I like folks specifically not to have run the full distance before, especially if it's your first, because you are going to have such a momentum charge when you see yourself, as you in the training elevate your mileage. Every time you go beyond what your longest run has ever been, you sometimes almost get out of body. That accomplishment stays with you a whole day, the whole week. So maybe 8 miles for the half marathon, getting to 10 or 11. The full marathon, most like a couple of 18s and a 20 before running it. It can be different for different people. And think about your experience level. And also, don't worry, there will be some long efforts. This is a key that will be, you will trudge back in and wonder, how am I going to go 50% more distance? Barely made it in today.
Yeah.
Trust the process.
Yeah.
Kind of talk about that lift that you get race day, the day of the race, just from being, because when people will go to the expo, okay, on Friday.
Start getting their game face on.
Well, they'll go with a friend, like a friend that then they're not registered for the race, and they'll be like, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. And that can be kind of dangerous, but also exhilarating. And so I'm wondering, just like, explain race day, just how much energy there is and how much you can feed off that as a competitor.
No question. Reasonable goals. And I like to urge folks to be a part of some race, maybe 2 weeks prior to the Memorial Marathon. The Redbud Classic shows up because you will race better if you've been in the environment. If you're a newcomer, it won't shock you. And things like taking off too fast in a run, you're so fired up, you basically have the ability to feel nothing the first few miles.
Yeah.
But I mean, you will feel having gunned it too fast later on. The energy, the pomp and circumstance and pageantry, especially around the Memorial Marathon. We were voted, that race, after 3 years in existence, one of the 12 must-run marathons in the world.
Because of the hype, the fun.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's much more than a race.
Yeah.
The whole
You're
premise,
right.
starting alongside the Memorial, is something that even if you've done it 22 times, as about 25 athletes have, you want to be there each year.
All right, Mark, we got to leave it there.
We're
We appreciate
excited.
that. Yeah, we'll see you next week, by the way.
You
Yes.
got it.
Yeah.
Thanks
We're going
so
to talk
much.
about running shoes. I'm just letting you know.
I'm ready.
Okay, April 28th, it all starts with live coverage of the marathon itself Sunday at 6 a.m. April 30th. We'll be back.